Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, they captivated the nation in the late 60s through the early 80s, not to mention the 90s. They became America's team in the process. But today, the Cowboys have a lot of questions to address. Can this club take the next step towards reclaiming its spot on top of the football world? Philadelphia, Dallas, straight ahead. Question.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Welcome to Texas Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. My right-hand man, of course, is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, when you look at these two teams, what stands out?
Well, Dan, both teams have solid defensive lines. The quarterbacks and running backs better stay on their toes out there if they hope to stay healthy.
The Eagles have an outstanding defensive line, Dan. These guys have a killer instinct out on the field, and their size enables them to bring down ball carriers in a hurry. The Cowboys also have one of the better defensive lines in the game. These guys are pretty quick for their size, and they create mayhem for offenses, run or pass. Both of these groups have a chance to shine. The question is, which one?
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss. Heads it is.
Billy Cundon kicking off for the Cowboys.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Cundiff boots the opening kickoff. Reed catches it back at the 1. Jukes tackled at the 24.
J.R. Reed received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Eagles will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Woodson hunts him down and then finally tackles him just behind the line.
Darren Woodson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Westbrook.
Brian Westbrook took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Westbrook makes the nice catch and loses yards on that one.
Dexter Coakley not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
McNabb makes the pass and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Darren Woodson is a good defensive player down there. 13-year man out of Arizona State and can wrap up. A good player and a big asset to his team.
Glover gets the sack at the 36. 4th down coming up.
Roy Glover sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
They pushed them back even farther, and Peter, could this 4th down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Stopped at the 31.
Zuriel Smith didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
Jones will take the handoff and heads left. Tackled at the 33.
Second and 7.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Third down with a split backfield. Johnson snags the missile, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Deshaun Johnson faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
It was 3rd and long, but it didn't faze them. They moved the ball, and now they move the chains.
Yeah, really nice play calling, Dan.
Carter throws a lob right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Sheldon Brown had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
With the coverage.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the Cowboys, 44-yard line.
Anderson goes in motion. Jones gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Nate Wayne targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Carter throws a heater right sideline, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down.
Matt Ware shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
They gave up some yardage there, but managed to keep them from converting.
And that's the magic word here. I think the defense won this round.
4th down coming up. Jones gains 5 yards on the play, and they get past the markers and convert the 4th down. Jones gets the call again and will lose about a yard here.
Dhani Jones was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Look at those last year numbers, though. That's great production.
Glenn catches it left sideline, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Timeout call.
Hey, baby, want to send that
1st and
quarterback to
10.
the bench?
Ball
Carter throws a beauty to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Strong trick over. Larry.
Glenn snags the dart right sideline, and the Cowboys will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Let's go, T. Cover your man. Strong trick over. Down.
Carter lobs it to the left sideline, and it's caught for the score.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Antonio Bryant faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Now the point after, and it's good.
It's good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff kicks this one away. Reed fields the kickoff at the 4. Dodges a tackle. Dragged down at the 23.
15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
The Eagles offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 38-yard line. Ritchie loses 1 on the play, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cowboys are out in front, 7-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Cowboys, no surprise, find themselves in a tight defensive struggle. It's just impossible to gain much yardage out there. Can anybody do it and forge ahead in the second half? Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Brian Westbrook would make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. The boys late in the second quarter, already inside field goal range. Quincy Carter connected with his man on this one. A 12-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys are holding on to a lead, 7-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Quincy Carter has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Cowboys will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-0. Now let's get to the game. Bickerstaff decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20. Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Andy Reid definitely seemed frustrated when I spoke to him at halftime. He said, "We've just got to put some points on the board. Our defense has been doing all right, but offensively, we just haven't been able to get it done." He said, "Their plan is to make some adjustments in the next half, and we'll see how it works out." Back to you.
Susie, thank you. Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Carter zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 33. Finally stopped at the 39. First down.
Quincy Carter airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball down. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 83 yards and 1 touchdown.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Quincy Carter showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far, and he's got 8.
Watch the pass. Watch the
Second
pass.
and 10. Ball at the Cowboys.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Carter throws this on a rope, and it's tipped incomplete.
Brian Dawkins swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Third down from the shotgun. Paolo.
Dukwe Kalu, that's the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push them back, way back. Great defensive play.
They pushed them back even farther, and Peter, could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Number 1 lines up for the punt.
Formation. Number 34 to make the return.
Number 1 takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Mahe gets it at the 19. Brought down at the 32.
Reno Mahe returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Eagles get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Lewis catches it in the flat,
And Lewis makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
a nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. McNabb throws up the middle here, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cowboys are out in front, 7-0. Westbrook carries it for the third time, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Roy Williams with the tackle.
Watch the pass.
Second and
defense,
6.
Watch the pass.
Ball
Down.
38-yard line.
McNabb throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a first and more. Finally popped out of bounds.
Terrell Owens is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Smith didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
L.J. Smith had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down, the clock is stopped at 1:34. McNabb fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made, and the clock continues to wind down.
Shoot him down here now.
Third
Shoot him
and
down
3.
here. Let's go.
Ball
Let's go.
to
Shoot him
11.
down. Set. Blue.
Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run. Fourth down coming up.
That fire team. Put it up. Down.
McNabb rifles it out left side, and it falls.
Reed Hunter denies the offense a big gain here. He stays close on the fly route. Make sure there's no chance at a completion. You can't coach that, baby.
The offense just cannot come up with a conversion. They knew they needed a TD to catch up.
Yeah, they had to go for it, but that's got to eat at this team that they...
The Eagles take their first time out.
Second and 2. Ball to Cowboys.
Jones has his number called on second down, and the Eagles will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, just a single receiver on the field. Jones carries it for a third time. The Eagles take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 49.
Ball to Cowboys, 30-yard line.
Jones takes his 10th carry of the game, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Julius Jones has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off.
Third down with a split backfield.
They'll take their sweet time getting this play off, Dan. There's no reason for them to hurry the snap.
Jones gains 3 yards, and that will bring up fourth down.
Well, that did it, Dan. They can now use up all the clock by just sitting on the ball. What a game.
4th and inches. Ball to Cowboys, 38-yard line.
Down. Set. Black 18. Black 8. Hut, hut.
Jones goes right up the middle, and the ball's loose. Stopped at the 37.
Mark Simoneau delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
The Eagles had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 37-yard line. Owens rips down the lob, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. And that is going to do it for this one. The Cowboys come out on top 7-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.